Okay, Hare Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sorry for getting a little late. We're getting back to action now. Om Tat Sat. Hare Bol.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Rama.
Ram Rama Hare Hare.
Wow, wonderful. What a nice audience we have. Great. So, scan this code. Answer the questions there. For the next 5 minutes. This is teacher talking to you, students. You have to answer this. Phone India. Again, phone illama varakuda in the session again. This is high tech session. It's all about technology. You haven't bought it, right? Nobody bought the phone.
None of us have.
Oh, really?
After you're done.
But I told him that he had to tell the people to bring a phone or something.
Should we bring it right now?
Okay. So everything is there on that. You just scan it using your what is iPhone. Oh, you don't know how to do it.
No, I don't scan.
I thought you guys are very high tech and I got to make something.
Malaysia is not high tech, but
It's not that high tech.
sorry, Maharaj.
Maharaj has iPhone, Maharaj.
Okay, how many could scan it? Nobody. Ah, you did it? Okay, quickly answer those questions. Solve multiple choice.
If you give me paper also.
I don't have a printout live. Ask the management.
Don't trust this.
I prepared a very high-tech presentation, thinking that all of you are super duper high-tech. You would all come with a phone,
No tech, Maharaj.
and then you would all be able to quickly answer this. Hold on, take a yes and no, this and that. Yes, say. Put some numbers inside and tell us quickly what it is.
Hey, shoot!
Open camera.
See, he's calling me right now.
What?
No, the person. Relax.
What does that mean?
I mean, go back to water. Like, you have to go. Say yes. My mission in life is very crazy. Yeah, go back to water. One of the questions is 6, 7 hours. In a day. On my son.
I'll take it.
English then. Language
It's also art. But then it's just otherwise on Saturday, Sunday, like that. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good chance. I do like, I'm reading for 1 hour. You go I'm student. Yes. On the screen. So it can be or like
Never mind, I'll write it. Hello. Very good. They're all easy,
school is like 1:30. Oh, on screen. Okay, sorry. I like it. I should make it. I don't like the strip. I do like Saturday, Sunday. 2 hours. You preach for 3 hours every day. Wait, it doesn't say that. Yeah, it doesn't say. Yeah. Yeah. So we're trying to come to like an average. Average. Yeah. weekend, like 24 hours. The weekends. We could do like 12 hours.
No, every week
Programs and okay,
plus on the weekend.
that's exactly. Okay.
Which is
12.
16
Okay, that is it.
What you get 60? Okay. So it's like 21. Oh yeah. Just because that's
Go with
Okay, you're done.
Have you ever put that photo? Yes.
சாதனா
Yeah, I want to see.
இப்படி ஏறு ஜோக்
I don't know how to. You can video it. Yeah, but she can do that.
I think I will tell you some bedtime stories. I'll speak what Jack can do.
How many of you have already answered the questions? All done?
I'm done.
Done, okay. You also finished. Amazing.
செய்யல என் ஃபோன்ல செஞ்சா ஓகே பரவாயில்ல கவுண்ட்
Can you hear me? Okay, hear me. Right? I don't need the mic. Okay. If you've answered those questions, they'll be very, very useful both to you and to some of us here who want to be able to help you. Okay? I am Bhakti Vinoda Swami. I come from India. I do a lot of official ISKCON service in South India, in places in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, another place. And I've been coming to the convention for quite some time now. And specifically, your organizers wanted me to speak to you about social media, technology, influence, how we can basically utilize it. How many of you like technology? Okay, thank you. How many of you technology is against Krishna consciousness and it's difficult to practice Krishna consciousness if you are into technology? How many of you think like that?
Just out there.
All these people should get out of the session because I am for technology. I love technology. I love social media. Zindabad. Zindabad is what I'm come to tell you. But we don't mind accommodating people who are a little nuanced view, a little different view. Okay, having said that and giving you a nice step forward. I think you did that exercise of answering in that link. If you have not done it, I suggest you go back and do it. Okay, can you send it on WhatsApp to them, the link? To all these participants who want, or just say something there that they can. You said the best thing. I thought you were all technology oriented, and some of you didn't have your phones. That's okay. What we are talking about nowadays is, I'll just give you a little introduction. This is an extremely interesting topic. It's buzzing. All over the world, people are talking about it. In homes, they're talking about it. In schools, they're talking about it. In corporate sessions, they're talking about it. I just, before coming here, gave a talk to the biggest software industry, software company in India. It's called Capgemini. It's international. And then they have another big company called Schlumberger. I think it's world famous. They're an oil company all over the world. They are merging together and they're doing AI. You know what's AI? No, it's I. Artificial intelligence, you're right. So they're doing a project on artificial intelligence together. And they asked me to speak about humanity and AI, what will happen. And it's buzzing everywhere, in colleges and schools. And I get regularly, every time I do a program, I have parents coming to them with their kids and telling me, he's always with the phone. Please do something, he's not studying. He's like this, he's like this. But when I speak to the kid, I think that he's far more smarter than the parents. I feel he's telling a different story. So the world is really struggling and juggling and trying to get sense of how to use technology inside human society. So that's a very big topic. So the general thing people talk about is who is using whom. Technology is using human beings, or human beings are using technology. Which is right? Think about it. You don't have to immediately answer that question. Technology is using human beings, or human beings are using technology? How many people think technology is using human beings? Okay, it's the same group here. I think. How many people think human beings are using technology? Okay. Yes, see? There are two different people who think differently here. Inside this, a bunch of people. Some people think technology is using human beings because they are sold out to technology. Some people really think we should be using technology. But they have a difficulty in using technology. I want to tell you something. Today, it's not that the technology is external to you and you're dealing, right? You use the phone. It's outside of you. What if this thing gets inside of you? That's what's happening. You have chips that people place inside. It's called human version 2.0. A better version of you. What if you put a chip inside? So American soldiers have got a new way of performing more than they can normally do on the battlefront in the war. Because they can go on for 2 days maximum without food, little water and everything. Now a soldier with a chip can go on for 10 days without food and water and fight like nothing. Why? He's got a chip inside that takes maximum use of his body and tells him how to do it. Of course, at the end of 10 days, I don't know what will happen to him, but we're not discussed yet. But extra, more than what he can normally perform will come out of you. Technology has become pervasive, entering inside you. And you become more strong, think faster, more intelligent, and everything like that. So people are wondering, is technology using human beings? Or is human beings are using the technology appropriately without losing humanity? You get my point? Because this topic about artificial intelligence is such a deep topic that people are forgetting who is the personality. It's the robot who is doing exactly anything and everything that you can do. Or you, which is more important. What is your individuality? Who are you? these are all being spoken about. So it's not a small topic, it's a big topic. But we are not today discussing that in great detail. But I want to tell you that what we are handling is something very, very important. Then I come to the topic about what's happening when technology starts invading you and starts utilizing you. All of you, everybody here will be on social media in some way or the other. I have not seen any Gen Z who's not on social media. Then he must be some other generation. We don't know where he is from. He belongs to some other planet, maybe. But today everybody has to know about it. Everything is based on that. But there are some problems if you don't know how to use it. So I'm going to briefly go through what they are, because that is not what this whole session is about. We are very connected. Every moment from here, you can message, you can send a video to your mom. This is where I am in Malaysia, but you are somewhere in India, in Punjab, and I can send you right now what's happening here. You're so connected, you can talk to people all over. In my generation previously, to refer to something I wanted to know about Bhakti Vinoda Thakur. In that age, I would have to go to the library, to the public library, walk there, then get permission, go to the reference section. Go to the reference section and look into so many catalogs, get that book out, then read it. It takes everything together, it takes about a few hours by the time I get to read it. And then I can't take that book outside. I can't take a screenshot on my phone. I got to copy it on pieces of paper, and I have to take a longer time. And then I come all the way back, and then I feel, oh gosh, I got to refer to this also. Then I'll go tomorrow. Again, I take a cycle and go. It's like a completely different paradigm, completely different thing. Today, you can just with a flick of your finger immediately get to know everything under the sun, under the topic you want. It's a huge shift in technology. You are very connected with everything, not only with people, with information. You are all born into that, but in my times it was different. It was very difficult to call somebody on phone. I know in my initial days we had to place a trunk call. You have to tell them I want to call somebody, and after 2-3 hours the call will come. Sir, did you make this call? You're coming. I'm connecting to your person there. They will call them, they'll call you, then they'll connect both together. And that takes about 5 minutes, and you have to wait on the line like this with the phone stuck to your ears. And then they'll call, oh, like that. When I joined the movement, I used to go to make trunk call, send telex. I had to go from Mayapur to Calcutta to send telex. My Guru Maharaj used to ask me to go, can you go and send this telex? Go from Mayapur to Calcutta to send telex. Takes one whole day to go and come back. One message to send. Can you imagine what it is? So you are born into, like you are called digital natives. You have been born into that digital world. So you do not know what's happened, the revolution in technology, how it has affected human beings so much. But I just thought I should tell you. Don't think that these are all things that were not handled by all great acharyas like Prabhupada and even before that. But there are some things that can take over you. So we're going to talk about those things. Bhakti Vinoda Thakur was very appreciative of the British. If you go to India, all the guys who talk ill of the British because they colonized in parts of the world and they destroyed all the indigenous civilization and culture and Vedic culture and everything. But Bhakti Vinoda Thakur praised the British. He liked what they were doing. They introduced the railways, you could transport yourself fast. They had all these communication systems. So he spoke nicely about them. Because he was thinking, how I will use all these things to preach the message of Krishna. So he was excited about technology, about all these things. Right? But there's another side to it. You are very connected, but you're very lonely also. These are two things people have seen. Especially in the new generation, they are so connected they can send a message very fast, but they're not connected with themselves. Not connected with themselves so much. And they are connected on social media, but they're very disconnected with themselves. You can be alone and you can also be lonely. These are two different things. You can be very connected and you can be lonely. So the survey is that the more people feel very connected towards social media, the more lonely they feel if they don't have their phone. They cannot handle themselves, which is not the way it was before. Before we didn't have to get connected with everybody, but I am very happy with myself. I'm excited. I don't need the phone. I can chant Hare Krishna, I can read Bhagavad, I can read Bhagavad Gita, I can discuss the philosophy, I can worship the Lord, and I feel very full and very happy. Very connected with myself. So this is one type of connection. Being lonely in spite of being very connected. In other words, you're not connected at all. Then all the time we are seeking somebody. Validation means what? Validating you means what? Approval. Yes. Saying that good. Thank you. I like this thing, that. Everything I sent to you, you feel, wow, I'm being validated. You get a emoji, you get a this, you get a this on the line, you feel, oh. But you don't know who's sending it much. You don't know about that person who's sending it much. But it doesn't matter, you receive it. That's validation. And we're all seeking that validation all the time. We are online, we are on social media. Why? Will somebody send an emoji to me? I send a picture of me. Will somebody say, very nice, very good. Only then you feel happy. In other words, your happiness, you have outsourced to somebody else. You have given the control of your happiness and validation to somebody else. Please say yes la. Please say it's good la. Please send an emoji saying like this. Then only I can go to sleep peacefully. Otherwise I cannot sleep today. And if you don't get anybody sending anything, you feel very bad. This is addiction to somebody else's validation. Right? But this is eating out of you. So this is happening. And people are getting sick. Mentally very sick. It's called social media sickness. 3 things. You heard of this company called 3M? Those who are working in corporate sections, they will know about this company called 3M here. They have all sorts of things. But here I'm using it for a different reason. The mirror, the mask, and the maze. 3 things happen to you. You want to tell people, this is how you should see me. So you'll take a nice picture of yours, spend a lot of time on the selfie, and then you'll put, and even sometimes you use somebody else's face and deep fake it and put it together. You'll do anything possible to get somebody to validate you, saying, this is nice. And if you get an emoji, you feel, wow, good. It doesn't matter you send a false picture. It doesn't matter that you told them a lie about yourself. It doesn't matter any of these things. Right? That's called mirroring. I want to mirror something to you which I may not be, so that I will get a good response from you. That's one of the sicknesses that people have when they are on social media. The next one is mask. I'll disguise myself. I'll put myself in a particular way and present myself in this way so that people will acknowledge me, validate me. But they don't know who I am. It doesn't matter to me. I just need to suck from them a good approval and a validation. That's called a mask. And then because of these 2 things, you get stuck in a maze of comparisons, competition with somebody else who's got more likes and more this thing and everything together. And life becomes a series of attempts to send, to receive, based on these, how many numbers and all that. Right? So these 3 things happen to you on social. How many of you have faced these things? Yes or no? Tell the truth. Yes or no? Yeah. Don't be afraid of telling the truth. True. But this is not real. When they come actually to meet you and see you, you are that person who sent those messages, you look very different. Or you don't know how to talk properly. Or whatever. So, if you don't get that validation, if you don't get those likes, actually who are you? Is it worth it? You being you? without getting those likes, without getting those emojis, without getting that validation and approval, is it worth it or not? Is it worth living? Yes. Why? Why? Because you are devotees, so you all know there's something more to it than Hare, to hell with him here if he doesn't say anything. Forget it. I am. You know very well, right? To hell with you if you didn't say that. That boldness, that confidence, that self-esteem will not come in you if you are all the time getting validated only by somebody on social media. Very dangerous. You lose your understanding of who you are, and that is not real to you anymore. Very dangerous. And we, as many of you are devotees, so we don't have to talk too much about this. You know what it is. Self-worth is not equal to popularity. What you really are has got nothing to do with what people say about you. Right? You know your value. If you are a Krishna conscious devotee, you know your value. What's your value? Who are you? Your soul. Fine. What else? What else are you? What's your self-worth? If I ask you a question, who are you? What would you say? I am Krishna's servant. Very good. What else will you say?
Part and parcel of Krishna.
I am a part and parcel of Krishna. What else will you say? Say it.
Hey, you're not sure.
No, just say. He said he's a devotee.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying
good.
me.
Good, no?
I'm genuinely.
Okay. Don't be afraid of something. It's not an exam. I'm not a teacher. I'm not going to fail you for having said that. You should have said you belong to so-and-so J++ school. Why did you say you are spirit soul? You are failed. Nothing like that's going to happen. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong.
He has something to say.
He's afraid of saying. Right? So he's in the bodily concept of life. He's a social media victim. What is it? Who are you? The question is who are you?
Who are you?
What he said. But not the.
A living thing.
He just said the
A
body.
living thing.
You're a living being or living being? Living being. And that's just a being. Right? So you all know that you have an answer to the question, who are you? Because you read Bhagavad Gita and you worship Krishna, you do kirtans, you do bhajans, and you're told this basic philosophy. But can you imagine if you're never exposed to Krishna consciousness and you're only on social media all the time? You know what you'll think about yourself? If people don't send me an emoji validating me, I am finished. I'll commit suicide. I'll die. Because I don't know who I am. It's very dangerous. Actually, you're all very fortunate. Right? So it's not about being having a popular opinion from somebody about you, but I know what I am. I know. Why? Because I believe what Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, and it is true. So that is a huge difference. I don't have to wait for somebody to tick me off as saying as acceptable. I have self-worth. I know. Then I have a purpose in life. It's not only that I should get likes. What's my purpose in life as a devotee? What am I supposed to do? I know that. I'm supposed to serve Krishna. I'm supposed to preach Krishna consciousness. I worship Krishna. I chant the holy name. You have a purpose in life. You have a meaning in life. Many people don't have that. So, not about what is trending or anything, or not that only if I take a selfie and I'll keep looking at that selfie, how nice I look. Wow, I got to change my shirt color a little bit here. Maybe I have to put a better tilak. Maybe I have to do this better. I'm not thinking like that. I am thinking in a different way. I am more interested in the self. I don't think that the image of me alone is myself. I don't think like that. So I don't want to go into details of this. So therefore, how a devotee should use, knowing all these pitfalls, how should a devotee use all these technology, how he should use social media is very important for all of you youngsters to know. Because I told you that I am born in a different time. I and I went through, I've seen the evolution of technology, and I've seen what happened in society, and over a period of time, what did Prabhupada say? You know, Prabhupada was a techie. You won't believe it if I tell you that. He was a real techie. Means a person who uses technology a lot. For his times, he went to America, and there he utilized the TV, he utilized the public shows, he was podcasting right then. Prabhupada was on podcast right then. You will see his interview with the people on. He was right up in the front, preaching Krishna consciousness, using the TV, using sound, using audio, using music, using everything that was available in those days in the forefront of technology. He was using that. Like I told you about Bhakti Vinoda, praising the British for this. They are all people who used. So if anybody says that, oh, don't use social media, I think something is wrong. He doesn't have a vision problem. Sometimes parents don't know what they're doing. They're just afraid. And they don't know. They just sit down and listen to properly what your son is saying. He's got something that they bring kids to me, and say, அவங்கிட்ட சொல்லுங்க, அவங்கிட்ட சொல்லுங்க, அவங்கிட்ட படிக்க சொல்லுங்க. He's watching the Cartoon Network, he's watching, those days it was like simple things like Cartoon Network and all. Tell him not to this, tell him not that and all that. And that boy is looking at me like this. This saffron cloth Swamiji is going to now spoil everything. First of all, my mom doesn't understand anything. I'm going to school, I'm studying properly. Why don't you just leave me? I'm just, scrolling a little bit and watching something. Because whole world is doing that. In the school, everybody is doing that. But she's so disturbed by me. I did all my thing properly. But tell him to read, tell him to study. So I could see that there's something really wrong. I should not enter this. But that lady is saying, I am a donor. I gave money for the project. I did this thing. My son is like this. You must have helped me with this. I'm crying like that. I said, Mataji, relax. Nothing else. The sky has not fallen on you. The sky I can see is there only. It's not fallen. Why are you crying like that? The sky fell on you. Relax. This guy is an intelligent fellow. He's a smart guy. I can see. Immediately he started smiling. I thought the best thing for me to is to be on the side of the boy, not with the mother. Mother is old techie. She does not know technology. I am with the Gen Z and the latest person. Brother, I told him quietly, don't worry, what you're doing is correct. And he brightened up and said, for your mom, I'll tell her a few things. Later we meet. The mom said, என்ன சொன்னீங்க? இல்லைங்க, I told him, come and meet me later, I'm going to give a special mantra. இந்த வியாதி போகிறதுக்காக நான் give you a separate mantra. Then she said, ஆமாங்க, அதுதான் சொல்லுங்க அவர்கிட்ட. Then that boy started smiling at me. And then, we had this conversation, and the mother went away because she had some other service to do. Then I asked him, hey, I said, what are you saying? Maharaj, see, I just like this nice show. No? This cartoon is very good. Those days, the things were not so bad in social media. So I know what. I said, go ahead, you should watch. You can watch. He was very brightened up. Then he started relating with me immediately. I said, you should have, but don't watch all this sex and violence. It's not easy to watch. But you can watch this. Show me what is all you can watch. Then he became friendly with me. Then I said, you must chant one round at least every day. He said, I'm already chanting one round. Every day you're chanting one round? No, whenever I get time I'm chanting. I said, no, you should chant every day. Otherwise this will affect you. In this way we became friends. We became good friends, and he's a very senior devotee now. He does a lot of seva. There's a lot of seva and everything. So sometimes people are not aware of how to do it. Many times the parents become a real pain in the neck for the kids. I know you like this very much.
Yes.
But some of them are many times ignorant. They don't know. Out of great love and affection for you, they may be saying, don't do this, don't do that, but they don't know how to tell you, how to make you do that, because they have not studied this according to the generation, according to the time, place, and circumstance, how things are happening and what you need, how to do it. Okay? So we need to balance that nicely. I tell the kids not to speak offensively, not to speak rudely, not to speak in a different toned manner. It is just that they are concerned and they have great affection for you, the great love for you, and they don't want you to get in the wrong direction. That portion of it you can take care of. And that's what this is about. And I've been asked to talk to you very vibrantly how to actually do this. So you can do one thing. There's something called curation of the field. The word curate comes from originally curator means in a museum you have a curator who curates the museum. What should be where, what type of an experience the person who is visiting should get, how it should affect him, what exhibit, and all this. Originally a person curator is a museum. Nowadays a curator means used for almost anything. You can curate your social media experience. Certain things, draw a line, and just certain things I'll not do because it's not good for me. It spoils my mind. It stops me from properly doing my studies or doing my job or doing my things. Stops me from being a proper gentlemanly human being. Stops me from being a devotee. Distracts me. Those things that I want to do. That's called curation. What you can do and what you cannot do. That you can sit and talk to your parents and do. Like I spoke to this boy and said, this is okay. This is okay for your age and for your this thing. It's okay, but don't do this. It's called curation. Set screen-free times. Try digital fasting. How many of you fast on Ekadashi from grains and beans? Right. Why do you do that? Why are you doing that? Because your father told you to do it?
Yes.
Because your mom told you to do it? Yeah. So you're doing it meaninglessly. You're a very obedient guy, yeah? You do everything I tell you without thinking about it. Is it? You're such a good boy. I'll give you a chocolate again. On a stick so that you can sit and lick it and sit in a corner. Good boy. I'm sure you're not one of those good boys. Right? So why do you do that? Why do you fast in Ekadashi? From grains and beans. What is it? Open your mouth and tell all of you. It pleases Krishna. Very good. What else? Exactly. Papa Purusha's sin is residing in the grains on that day. And if you eat it, what happens? You become, your bank will get filled with karma, bad karma. Your account will get filled with bad karma. Do you like it?
No.
You like bad karma on your bank?
No.
Yeah, you're afraid, right? Then what else? What else do you do? Why are you following Ekadashi? You're not answering the main stuff. It gives you a push. Okay.
So you can get your mind off like food and focus on being Krishna conscious.
You can get your mind off food and be more Krishna conscious.
Health
Great.
for your gut.
For your own health, for advancing in bhakti, for advancing in love of Krishna, all devotees will take it up because I want to increase my love for Krishna on Ekadashi and please Krishna get his blessings. Okay? This is the main thing that devotees do for other subsidiary gains that also you have. So you know these things, right? So you will never eat on Ekadashi grains and beans, naturally. Because you have value for Ekadashi. It's a time when you can do something to increase your bhakti. Similarly, you should also do digital fasting. Why? Fasting from grains and beans. Digital fasting means on some days I will not use phone. Use phone. Can you Can you tell yourself that one day in 15 days I will also not touch the phone? Just like you don't eat grains, beans, nasi lama, no, you cannot eat last. Finished. Right? On Ekadashi. So, similarly, can you set for yourself a digital fasting day? Very difficult, yeah. Ekadashi is much easier. Isn't it? No, you must. Just like you're doing Ekadashi for the sake of this reason, you can also do this.
But that's an alternative though.
Pardon?
It's not like on Ekadashi we don't eat food at all, right? We do eat food.
That's why I'm saying partial fasting. It's not that you don't do at all. You do what is necessary to do the basic needs. Yeah. Some days on Janmashtami you don't eat any food. You might do Janmashtami.
Once in a while.
You can have your discussion later. This is a program. You can have your discussion later. Excuse me. This fasting also I think you should learn. Get the point? That is important, otherwise you will get stuck. If you're really interested in making advancement in Krishna consciousness, then some amount of digital fasting. There is some portion of the day I'll never look into the screen. Right? I don't do it. Because I want to focus. And I want to, if you're studying in college, in the university, you're in the class of a professor and you sit and be doing this, what he will tell you, stop it, listen to me. Listen to me, what I'm saying. Because you need to be focused on what you're doing. So there are times when we don't need that, obviously. So to have it at those times is like, that means you're not fit for achieving anything in your life. You'll not be able to. Because you're not able to focus and control yourself a little bit. Even at least delay it. Say that, okay, later I'll watch that later. Not now. Delayed gratification. All this is big science and energy. You feel good about scrolling because you get dopamine, produced in your head. You say all sorts of things about it. I don't want to get into the technical details. I thought I'd be, speaking to a different age group actually. I'm not prepared to talk to other age group. I'm trying to shape up things a little bit. But I just want to tell you that it is easy to do these things, and you must get into the habit of doing these things right now. Otherwise it will be much more difficult to change the habit. And you'll be in a big mess. And I've seen people in those mess. It's so horrible that they are adults and they cannot stop this. I've got students who like Krishna consciousness, who preach to their parents to stop scrolling and stop using social media. I got the other way around. It's the other way around. And I've got students who tell their father, fast on Ekadashi, what are you doing? Why are you eating? And I've got students who tell their parents, don't eat meat. Stop eating meat. You're horrible. And you're eating these things. These are living beings. They're spirit souls. They're inside bodies, and there's a big clash at home. But then finally the parents agree and they become devotees. Because it's the other way around education is going sometimes. So these things can happen if you have value. So it's very important for you to have value, because we're going to talk about the mission. One thing is real, the other thing is mission. What we are doing and why we are doing. So sharing content that uplifts, serves and educates. This is about using social media in a manner that is useful to you and to others. See, nothing is bad. You should know how to use everything. Technology is not bad. How you use technology, like we discussed. If you allow technology to use you, then it's bad. How you use technology means that you have control over yourself and you know what to do, what not to do. So those are important things that we're talking about. Mindful scrolling. Sharing content that uplifts, serves and educates. Follow people who inspire, not just entertain you with jokes. Other things you can do, if somebody is too much stuck to this thing, there are other things that you can take a long walk, you can write, you can reflect and share things with others, you can sit and chant with everybody if you want, even online. You can have value-driven, real talks with people and connection. All these things, human connection is becoming very important nowadays. So, main thing is people lose connection with themselves. So we are not, in Krishna conscious movement, we are not telling people don't do something. We're saying don't do things in such a way that you lose connection with yourself. Be you. I already asked you who are you, and many of you said who am I. Just try to be that person, and that's what we want to be. We don't need approval from the rest of the world to be who you are, right? these are some important points that I want to tell you. With social media, you will get the satisfaction of having known a lot of information. I know this, I know that, I know this, I know that, you know many things. But you don't fully understand everything that you know. I know, but actually I don't know. There's no depth. There's a lot of width, but there is no depth. But in Krishna consciousness, you get to know something deeply. If you don't have that depth attached to your width, this is what will happen to you. You become miserable. Many people commit suicide, kill themselves because of not having an understanding of who they are, what they are supposed to do. They feel extremely lonely, depressed. Although they have all the facilities in the world, all the money in the world, they are not connected with themselves. What to speak of being connected with Krishna and with devotees. This is what will happen to you. If you have a lot of width but no depth. Depth is provided by the mission of Prabhupada, by Krishna consciousness. So between reels and mission, you can use the reel. The reels end in seconds. Prabhupada's mission is forever. Reels are just a few seconds, 30 seconds, 50 seconds, whatever. But Prabhupada's movement is forever. Yes or no? It's about you being forever. I am spirit soul, I don't die, I am forever. So your mission in life is also about realizing that forever portion of you, not the social media portion of you in the form of some selfie. That finishes in a few seconds. But therefore we want to know what is the mission of Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. Prabhupada also wrote his mission. What is this movement for? Why I am setting it up? What it will achieve? People who are inside this movement should know what is this movement, right? Yes or no? How many of you know the 7 purposes of ISKCON? How many of you have heard about this? Okay. So Prabhupada set up this movement, and before that he wrote these things down. My movement, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, is meant for the following things. Each one of you read that. Go ahead. What's your name?
Radhika.
Huh?
Radhika.
Okay, Radhika, will you read the first one? Loudly.
To systematically propagate spiritual knowledge to society at large and to educate all people in the techniques of spiritual life in order to check the imbalance of values in life and to achieve real unity and peace in the world.
Okay. See, techniques, values, and knowledge. 3 things, keywords. Systematically propagate spiritual knowledge. Knowledge, techniques, skill, values. 3 keywords. That's what we will do. We will spread Bhagavad Gita and we'll spread skill given in Bhagavad Gita on how to become a devotee, that skill. And we'll have values in life, spiritual values in life. We won't do certain things which does not meet with that value. Okay? Number 1. Number 2, okay, from this side. Read that number 2. You don't know English? Yeah, read it.
You can't see it.
It's okay, just read it.
To propagate consciousness of Krishna as it is revealed in the great scriptures of India, Bhagavad Gita, and Srimad Bhagavatam.
Thank you. What's your name? Purushottaman. Okay. To propagate a consciousness of Krishna as it is revealed in the great scriptures of India, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. That's what we're doing. I think that's easy to understand. Number 3, from this side. Yeah, you. Yes. What's your name? Bhuvaneshwari. Can you read number 3?
To bring the members of the society together with each other and nearer to Krishna, the prime and queen, thus developing the idea within the members and humanity at large, that each soul is part and parcel of the quality of Godhead.
Thank you. This is important. We are having a community. We are having a lot of members who follow these things, Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavad. Hare Krishna convention will be all people who think the same way about Krishna, according to what Prabhupada said, in Malaysia, are getting together, and even from other regions. We're getting together because we are birds of a feather. We are all thinking of the same way. We want to make progress in what we are thinking. We want to become lovers of Krishna. We want to share love amongst each other and put Krishna in the center and have a communal relationship with everybody based on Krishna. And in this way, Prabhupada said to bring everybody together nearer to Krishna, the prime entity. That's developing the idea within the members in humanity at large that each soul is part and parcel of the quality of Godhead. The whole convention is about that. That's why we are all together. Okay? Okay, number 4. Who can read number 4 from here? Prabhuji. Jagannathan.
To teach and encourage the Sankirtanam movement, congregational chanting of the holy name of God as revealed in the teaching of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Thank you. How many of you like Harinam Sankirtan? Nitai Gaur Premanande! We're going to do that at the end. Number 5. Somebody from this side. Yeah, go ahead. Who wants to volunteer to read? Yeah, go ahead.
To erect for the members and for society at large a holy place of transcendental pastimes dedicated to the personality of Krishna.
So, what does it mean? Erect means what? Must be about a temple. Right? It's about erecting. Like here you have this temple. Right? To erect for members of the society. You're building a temple or a center of worship and things like that. That's what we're doing in many places all over the world. Okay, 6. You raised your hand.
To bring the members closer together for the purpose of teaching a simpler, natural way of life.
Yeah, farming, depending on cows, on the land, cultivating, depending on Krishna, and being simple. Our life is very complicated. We have social media, we have got to go to work, we have to earn money, we have to build a house, we have to deal with the government, we have to deal with that. Life becomes very complex. There's so many things to do. But simple living, high thinking is what Prabhupada said. So you'll have more time for Krishna consciousness. You have more time to mix and spend time with each other. Right? These are all important, simple things. Right, number 7. Who wants to read that? Go ahead.
With a view towards achieving the
Aforementioned
purposes to publish and distribute periodicals, magazines, books, and other writings.
Thank you. What's your name? Mathuranath. Give him a good hand.
That's how you pronounce it.
You did it perfect. Okay. So in this way, Prabhupada had all these things put together. That's why in your questionnaire that I've asked you, which is elaborately prepared, I asked you these questions on even developing a mission for yourself in life, personal mission in life. What I should do with my life. Now that I know Krishna consciousness, what should I do with life? How should I use technology? How should I use social media, etc.? So using a small piece of a reel, you can actually establish Krishna consciousness in the world through somebody. You make a small video on Krishna consciousness, but it will only be 30 seconds maybe. It will only be 40 seconds maybe. But it will affect somebody so much that they'll think, oh gosh, I need to do something about this. So you can use a reel and you can do many things. So I'm going to stop here because what I'm going to ask each one of you to do is to look at this slide. One thing is reels, we spoke about, social media and short videos you could make, and I told you about Prabhupada's reels. Prabhupada has mentioned small things very nicely. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. That's a reel. It comes at a different time by Prabhupada. At those times there were not YouTube and short videos and all that. But Prabhupada spoke, caption, chant Hare Krishna, be happy. he made a phrase and that was quoted everywhere, in all the posters, everywhere you see. I call it a Prabhupada reel according to the time, place and circumstance at that time. Prabhupada passed away in 1977. He said, your love for me will be shown by how you cooperate when I'm not there. That's a Prabhupada reel. Short one, but has a lot of meaning inside that. It impacted a lot of people very much. I must, do something for Prabhupada's mission. I must cooperate. I must help the mission to go forward. This way I can show my love for Prabhupada. Like that. So, a reel means short, catchy, impactful, and creates emotion in you and creates a connection in you. And Prabhupada's mission definitely is long-term, deep, transformative. But will these two things get together and meet when you produce a reel? Yes, you can. With a small bit of a reel, you can actually. So what you guys are going to do is actually quickly discuss with the person next to you now. It's a dyad. Means two people. Catch the person next to you or in front of you. No, not two people next to you. Two people together have to discuss it. Here, you don't have to be friends. You don't have to be knowing them. You can be total strangers. You talk. Turn your music around. You're related. You shouldn't talk together. Talk. Here, turn your chair like this. Talk to her. Get to know each other. Turn around. There's no hard and fast rules. But don't talk about what the breakfast is and what the lunch is like.
Maharaj, you come with me. I don't want to, Maharaj. How is that?
No, I give you a part.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Yes, these guys.
Okay, turn around. Catch your partner. I'll tell you what to do. Don't start talking before you know what the exercise is. Okay. You got a partner each. Anybody who doesn't have a partner? Anybody who doesn't have a partner?
Prabhu doesn't have a partner.
And Baldev Prabhu can talk here with him. Hare Srivas, go to Baldev. No, you know each other.
My God.
Patit Bhavana Ponga, Sankarshan Gora, Patit Bhavana. Catch him. Nobody is excused.
How old are you?
Doesn't matter. Okay, you heard something. What did you hear? You heard about social media, you heard about technology, you heard about how to use it, how not to use it, and then you heard something about Prabhupada's mission. And then I asked you, if you have done the questionnaire, you will know that I've asked you to also, from all these things, make your own mission statement. That's coming. Even if you didn't do it now, you should do it later. It's part of the exercise. Now you heard all these things. So what I want you to discuss quickly is, take one topic. It could be prasadam distribution. It could be book distribution. It could be about cow care. It could be about simple living, high thinking. It could be about temple building. It could be about books distribution. Anything. Discuss how you'll do a short reel on that. What will be the content of that? I could show this, I could do this. These are the points. This is what I could show. Right? And you discuss the reel. And you're making one very soon. But this is not immediately that. But you're going to give a training for that now. Now that you heard all these things based on that, so that you can promote Prabhupada's mission. You can listen to what's going on. Okay? And you have to write it down. You have to write it down or put it on your phone or whatever it is. And then you have to discuss it with others. It's a serious assignment. Okay? Quickly do that. You have 5 minutes to discuss among yourselves. You don't have a partner? Okay.
How are we gonna make a group?
You don't have to sit in the crowd.
One not
Choose any topic. If you want topics, I told you some topics. If you want some other topics, you can look into this also.
Oh yeah? That's pretty long one now. Yeah, we need like a hook at the start, like some little chanting. Yeah, we need like a chanting. Okay, let's stick with that.
This is the flag.
First pick. That's what
Something like that.
Yeah, like that, like so like you say like you're probably so
right. Good prashad distribution, right?
Wait, how are like the audience? Like, we did grab the audience's attention. You know what I mean? I feel like, oh my gosh, have you done this? Or like, like something along those lines.
Bro, what's your topic, bro?
Not. You can ask.
Prashad distribution.
Chanting. But like, we don't know where did the youth transit. Oh, wait,
Right,
we
prashad
can.
process.
What
How
is
to spell prashad?
Okay, you have 1 minute more.
Okay. Well, like we could explain the importance of it. We're like, oh gosh, why you guys worshiping like stuck? I don't know, we have like a minute. Oh yeah?
Why is it why did someone respond to first year to it? Like, why did it something like and they like take care of it? Like, oh, I had a lot of fun. What did I need? Like,
Why do you guys worship? We can have like two people talking. Like, oh my gosh, why you guys like dressing up random?
what's chanting? It's like, why do you think that they were chanting?
I spoke in your language, you also what are you complaining about?
And then like someone got on the screen and so you miss me. and then like something that like do you have any like other scenario idea?
Yeah, that's and now peasant. In real for peasant.
That is respectful.
We need to answer that like really.
You just read
Really quite it. It has to be like that.
Okay, right. I think by now you have got an idea of your degree, basically what it should be, what are some of the points and content that you should have. Okay? Right. Turn around.
Okay, let's
But stay with your partner. Turn around, but stay with your partner. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly ask who wants to volunteer to say, okay, this is what I want to do, this is the topic, and this is what we did. This is what we plan to do. Quickly. Who's volunteering to say, okay, we like you to know this. Don't worry, it's right, wrong, or detail. Just want to know from you. And let others also hear it. Yeah, go ahead. They have an interesting topic.
So our reel is about who is your real friend. So we have come up.
Can you hear?
Our reel is
No,
about
come here,
who
come here.
is-
You want a mic?
I think it's like that. It's fine, bro.
Hare Krishna. So our reel is about who is your real friend, and we have come up with few situations in life, like whenever we are in the need of time, like we have any crisis or situation, or any misfortune happens to us, or whenever we are surrounded by enemies, or there is any bad thing that happened to us in life, we are not certain that in every situation a friend will always stick with us. So who is the real friend who will stick to us? Krishna sticks to us no matter what, not only in this lifetime. Every lifetime after lifetime, Krishna always follows us from one life to another life, and Krishna never forgets us, even if we forget Krishna. So our real friend in life is Krishna.
Haribo! Thank you. That's, how is that as a content for a short reel? Very good. Very interesting. Thank you. Who else wants to say? Who else wants to come and explain your content? I think you should do it. Then you'll be in a better position to make these things. I'm going to ask you to do that. Go ahead. Mathurnath, you don't want to explain what you... Whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead. We both can go together.
So basically our topic will be Prabhupada Vani. So we actually got a quote from it. It was, I will never die, I will live through my books. So it's
Wow. Great topic.
Like, the quote implies he will always instruct people, so it inspires people to be better in Krishna consciousness. I said it quickly.
Any more points in the
I
content?
spoke in English for you. No.
You got a great topic. You got a great heading. Do you have anything else to say in that?
not really.
It just inspires people because this can see that the President Prabhupada was.
Yes. What does it mean to say I'll never die, I'll live in my books? It means you can always get Prabhupada's association. Anybody, anytime in the future, forever can get Prabhupada's association if they read his books. Yes or no? That's a good point for you to say. Right. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Who else? Who else want to take a go? Yeah.
Hare Krishna. So I have this idea to do reels that Bhakti is not for old people. It's better that we start young, because when we are old we can hardly see or read also. So it's best to do young. And if you're old, don't worry. It's better now than never. So that's the real idea.
Bhakti makes you young.
Bhakti makes you young. Yes, nice Maharaj. That will be the caption. Thank you.
Jai. It's all great topics for a small good read. Amazing topics. Wonderful. Who else wants to say something? I'm sure you must have discussed quite a bit. Please let others know. They won't steal your idea and go and produce the read. Who else? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Kushi and she's Radhika.
Radhika. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so our idea is like about deity worships and lots of like newcomers.
Go near the mic.
Lots of newcomers have questions of, oh, why are you guys like worshipping non-living statues? So the first was me. So it sounds something like this.
Please go ahead. Yeah.
OMG, why are you guys dressing up and being so emotional about non-living pieces of marble? Are you all crazy?
That's gonna be like a non-devotee.
Yeah.
And then a devotee like preaching is gonna say something along the lines of, forgive us if we're wrong. To the material eye, deity may be non-living and quite literally a statue. But through the eye of devotion, this same form is Krishna himself, mercifully appearing for us so that we can derive the satisfaction of passively serving.
Jai. Wonderful. Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else? Come in. What's your name?
My name is Yashoda Jivana.
Anything into the mic.
My name is Yashoda Jivana.
Yashoda. Your name?
My name is Radhika.
Okay, Yashoda and Radhika. Go ahead. What's your topic?
Bhakti Yoga with social media.
Bhakti Yoga and social media. Okay.
So our idea was we could like start a trend, kind of. So every day or like every week you post like your how many rounds you did in that week and what's reading you've done, and to prove that you've done the reading. So it's not like people just making up stuff. You have to like share one realization or one thing you learned from the stuff you read. So yeah.
Jai. Very good. Very good. Yes, who else from this side? Come on. Yeah, you.
No. I did it by myself. No one else. Do it now.
He's a reel in himself.
Yes, man.
He rolled in. The rolling reel. Yeah, what? Who else? Come on.
So my topic is about why youth should do book distribution. So because youth they search for meaning, and book distribution gives a chance to do something about something greater than just doing trends and all these things. They do TikToks and all of that, and then later book distribution also is dynamic. It takes you to new places, brings you new experiences and on how to distribute books and how to treat new devotees. And it also blesses the youth in spiritual growth. Srila Prabhupada said book distribution is the most pleasing service to him. When youth take part in book distribution, they attract the blessings, purifications, and rapid progress in their own spiritual life. Yeah.
Wow! Very good. Can you tell us your name?
Gokul Hari.
Gokul Hari. Thank you. Right. Who else? Yeah, come in. Jagannath and Karnamurti Gaurangadas.
Hare Krishna. So, how many of you all had half time? Had a tough time to find for umbrella or go back to hotel or home?
Yesterday.
Yesterday night. Okay, majority. So our content is gonna be about devotee care, and I'll pass to.
Okay. Since many of them, we saw even yesterday night, it was raining hard yesterday, so many of the devotees couldn't go back. So what we are emphasizing here is devotee care. So the greatest one of the greatest devotional service is to serve the devotee of the Lord. So the scenario going to be, it is raining, devotees needed transportation or at least an umbrella to go back to their accommodation. So as a devotee, either we provide umbrella or else we bring them to their accommodation. As we are the local people, they are from foreign devotees or they are not local, so we bring them to their accommodation. That will be a simple simulation, but the main idea will be devotee care. So this will be serving the purpose number 6 of Srila Prabhupada for ISKCON, which bring members closer together.
Jai. Very nice. Important point. Okay. Anybody else wants to share anything? Anybody else? You want to share? Yeah, please go ahead.
Our topic is going to be about book distribution. The question is, why do people read the books and what benefit did you get? The benefit we get is we get to know more about Krishna, and then by knowing more about Krishna, we get to go near Krishna. So the real purpose of reading the books is to know the purpose of life and to know who we are. And then, as Prabhupada said, if you want to know me, read my books. Many people think Prabhupada is already Samadhi and all, but Prabhupada is not really Samadhi. If you want to know me, read my books. You should read the books and know more about Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. And more. If you want to get spiritually and materially benefited, you should read Srila Prabhupada books. Hare Krishna.
Haribo! Wonderful. Thank you. You didn't tell your name.
My name is Vaishnavi Kamala Devidasi.
Vaishnavi Gaura Devidasi.
Kamala Devidasi.
Oh, it's me, Kamala. Sanvi. Okay. Thank you. Right. Who else wants to do it? Who else has not done it? Don't be shy. How will you make the reel? You want everybody to see your reel. And you get an opportunity to preach and negotiate Krishna consciousness. If you're shy, how can you preach? Yeah, come in. You want to be a marketing man for Krishna consciousness, Krishna Bhakti? How many of you want to be marketing Krishna Bhakti? Very few people raise their hands. How many want to eat prasadam? Marketing Krishna Bhakti means speaking about Krishna Bhakti to others, distributing books and everything. Everybody should be very enthusiastic. This morning Maharaj was speaking about enthusiasm in the Bhagavatam class. Okay? So yes, go ahead.
Hare Krishna. So our topic is on cow protection and Go Seva. So we will educate people about how cows are actually one of our 7 mothers, and taking milk from her when she has actually provided milk for us is no different than killing one's own mother. And also we'll do fun facts like, did you know cows are actually Krishna's favorite animal, and all 33 million devas reside in the cow. And then to make it interesting, we'll also include quotes from different scriptures about animal killing, like the conversation that took place between Lord Chaitanya and Chankazi about eating cows. And then we'll end with a quote. I think this is by Paul McCartney from the Beatles. If slaughterhouses were made of glass, everyone would be vegetarian.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. You should introduce yourself.
I'm Shivani from KL.
I know. Gauri.
Gauri. Penang.
Gauri from Penang. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Okay, everybody else? So, what did you feel and enjoy, or what is the realization when you heard these reels? It's not yet made, it's just been pronounced through the mouth. Thank you. It's not been made, it's just pronounced through the mouth. But still, each one has just written down a content. So these are the things it will have, like that. So, what did you think about it? What affected, what do you feel? That it comes out in the form of a video, comes out in the form of an audio-visual presentation, and how will it be? It'll be even better than what somebody just speaking through one medium. Then it'll be audio and visual, it'll come on your phone, come on so many people's phone, and directly it'll affect so many, with 1 point, 2 points that they can take home and affects them. Like I said, short, catchy, impactful, and it can also create some emotion. Okay? So that's what's the amazing thing about a reel. Actually, the point here is we're going to ask you to make a reel. And there's going to be a whole competition on the reel. And you're going to get judged and you're going to get awarded. Would you like to do that? Yes. Would you like to do that? You want to say something about you said that?
So I think Maharaj session, how many of you enjoyed Maharaj session? Wow. So this is just the first session, Maharaj, am I correct? You have?
I don't know. It depends.
So Maharaj is actually depending on all of you. If you all really enthusiastic to produce this Krishna conscious reel, Maharaj is all in for it. Can we hear loud Haribo?
So the idea is that you produce these reels, Krishna conscious reels. In the next section we can discuss that and we can help you to do it. And then there's going to be a competition, there's going to be a judgment on the reel. And then we're going to select 1, 2, 3 reels and show it on the final day to everybody in the plenary session. That these are the guys who produce these reels and they got the award number 1, number 2, number 3. 3 big awards. Prizes. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Only 1? Yeah, but you choose 3.
You choose 3 people.
Okay, so suddenly change the whole thing. Anyway, so three of the best things are going to be chosen and they're going to be displayed and they're going to be the same. So I strongly suggest that this is the practical side of it. One thing is we can speak so many things and then go home and do the same thing again. So we want to encourage that many of you use technology, use it for your own betterment, use it for producing Krishna conscious effect on others. So just like you do book distribution, now you can do through reels, distribute the knowledge of Krishna consciousness. You should be encouraged. I think all of you young, imaginative, creative, you can do, like you spoke here, all of you had some very, very good points on your reels that you wanted to discuss about. So that's going to be the session that we're going to have tomorrow with a little more information on reels and mission. Then we'll go directly to making those reels. Am I right? And the third session they're going to show the reels.
Yes. So this evening, Maharaj, at 4:45, they're going to continue with the second session. So the Maharaj can brief what to do and they will present.
How do we know that all of them will come back for the session? Really new people come for the session. They're going to have continuity.
I think how many of you will be coming for the evening session? Continue with the reels. How many of you are coming?
Yeah.
No, for the youth session is a 3 sessions. So Maharaj have given wonderful introduction. So there will be in the evening the second part of reel. So Maharaj will be giving. Yes, Maharaj, question.
Us first devotees will be here for the
Oh, you will be here. You're leaving Saturday.
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Oh, that's on Sunday, that's fine.
But like we're leaving, like you have to leave maybe like 7 or 1st.
Earlier.
Saturday's gonna be like
It's okay. You all can actually still present to Maharaj on Saturday. So you
No,
have
tomorrow is Saturday.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, this evening they have the second session.
This
Tomorrow-
evening, the second session, they can start. If they want to make a reel, you have a facility for them to make the reel. They don't have their phone, everything with the computer or.
We have provided the internet, the hotspot. If they need, they can actually do that.
So some of them don't have phones. They told me they don't have. They can't.
You can work with. How many of you don't have handphones? Or your partners, or maybe should they actually form like a group of 2 or 3? Each one of them have.
Yeah, that's going to work in there.
Yeah, definitely. So in the evening session today we will actually yeah, Bharat, this evening there's supposed to be a yoga session. Nitya Priya's visa got an issue. So
No, but what was given to me is today evening there's a 4:45, there's
Yes.
a session on the same thing.
Correct.
Second part of this.
Second part.
And tomorrow is like the third part,
That's
which
the
may not be
present.
necessary.
They want to do it today itself.
We can finish up today, but it's not. We can finish up because while they are there.
Or do you want them
And
to
then they
present
can
tomorrow?
make the they can make tomorrow they'll do the presentation.
So this evening
Because today afternoon and the whole evening they have the time to make it.
So that way this evening they can take their time to do the reels.
Yeah, I'm going to short to this.
So
half an hour we'll discuss and then
So this evening at 4:45, please do come. Maharaj will give a briefing on what to do. Then all of you are free to do your own reels. The Maharaj can actually rectify on your concepts. I think many of you gave wonderful ideas on the reel, and you can present tomorrow to Maharaj.
So you have the whole day to do, and you said Saturday many of you are going, right?
Sunday.
Some of you are going on Saturday.
Sundays
Some
are
are leaving on Saturday.
Sunday. Sunday. How many? You'll be here on Saturday tomorrow?
We'll be here Sunday, but
Not on
we're not
Sunday.
here on Sunday because I don't think we'll have enough time to come.
We're going early morning.
On Sunday. But will you all be there for the evening session tomorrow, 4:45? Oh, they will be there. So,
Yeah,
if-
so tomorrow they'll present it.
Yeah, tomorrow
So
will-
today they'll get to start doing it from today evening onwards. After our second session,
Yes.
they start doing
it. Then they can
tomorrow
present
there's
it.
no need to having a session. Tomorrow is the time when they present the session.
Yeah.
They can be uploading everything to a Google Drive with their name and everything. So all that we'll tell them in the afternoon.
Okay, Maharaj.
Come prepared from one or somebody.
Okay, Maharaj. Sure, Maharaj. Come with Google Drive, they can ask us.
You can also open it up to no, I think you said that.
Yeah. Okay, Maharaj. We'll put in the calendar now. Okay, Maharaj. Okay, so this evening at 4:45, please do come. We'll have a short briefing with Maharaj, and then all of you are free to start creating a content. And tomorrow evening will be presented to Maharaj, so Maharaj will be the judge.
Along with somebody else.
Some other devotees will help as well. So can we actually have a big round of Hare Bol for His Holiness Bhakti Vinoda Swami Maharaj ki Jai! Hare Bol! Hare Bol! Hare Bol! So just a quick announcement, 4:45, don't miss the briefing session. And then tonight Maharaj at 7 p.m. we are having the official launching of Hare Krishna Convention. So of course we invite Maharaj to be there as well as all of you. This will be after Prashad. So there will be the launching, there will be cake cutting ceremony, there will be a drama, Kuresha, and we'll have a plenary session with our Swamis on how to preserve the legacy of Srila Prabhupada. And we'll also have another panel session on how to appreciate ISKCON Malaysia's history. So many of you youngsters may not realize who were the pioneers and how was ISKCON Malaysia established. So this is a very good session for all of you to attend and deepen your appreciation towards Srila Prabhupada. So I'd like to thank His Holiness Bhakti Vinoda Swami Maharaj for the wonderful session. So can we all see you at 4:45 for the briefing? Thank you so much. Please do have your prasad. Yeah, of course, that's great.